All right. Shalom, shalom. Before we begin, we want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shah, Ba'ashem, Rakah, Dash. And we're doing as the Lord commanded, man. We out here still doing the work until what? The coming of our Lord, man, until the Lord said, you know, because we know there's going to be a time of famine, of hearing the word. So until that time, man, we still out here doing the Lord require of us, man. It's doing what? Spreading this good news, this good gossip, by these damn fuck ass clown motherfuckers trying to play these witch games and shit. You know, place of the power of the air, they got these damn manipulative, lame ass motherfuckers got everything at their disposal. They got these technologies where they can fuck with people on speech impediment. Man. That's what I be dealing with every day, every time, especially every time I'm doing the word. These lames know we on camera and they want some imperfection out of me, man. You know what I'm saying? Because I can speak fluently, but these clowns with the consistently damn manipulative, pale-faced goddamn monkeys trying to damn intervene and cause confliction with whatever I'm doing, man, especially doing this work, because what is agitating these goddamn devils to the point what these goddamn monkeys, they had an interracial couple out here, and these pale-faced monkeys running around acting like they ain't got nothing damn see here. And that was fucking me. They had these damn hyena black bitches coming out of fucking Woolworth looking at you and shit. These goddamn pale-faced crackers looking at you like some odd because you see some nigga date some little simple white bitch. But anyway, I'm gonna go into the lesson, man. So lock it for the rant. But yeah, we come in the spirit of prophecy, and the things that's going on with the world, going on in the world, is the control of Yahweh Shai, because these people, you know, they want to be oblivious to what's really going on, and we can see this society crumbling. I just saw in the news, which, you know, everybody should know, what they had some little court decision, and there where the Trump administration was defiant against you people using your emergency EBT or SNAP benefits, man. So the courts agreed with the Trump administration by denying you people emergency access to SNAP benefits, man. You know, so yeah, man, all this stuff come into play, man. You know, I heard this Edomite, which we've been talking about, start first and foremost with the elders, man, or the famine. There was an Edomite talking about, yeah, man, it's a famine brewing, man. You know, what you think they're doing with these SNAP benefits, man? They're trying to starve these people out, man. You know, or really what they're trying to bring about is that NWO, because this devil know he has a short time. This devil know he's gonna come down with great wrath, knowing that he had but a short time, man. You know, this devil's on the clock, man. So the things that's going on not only in Babylon the Great, aka America, is actually going on a global scale. Is all the workers of Yahweh Shai, man. These conflicts with these devils, this current administration with these other countries, man. You know, like they said Nigeria. You know, South. He's what he said. I'm trying to think of the exact word, but he's pretty much protesting, and I'm talking about the Trump administration, Trump in general. He protested on this G20 summit that's going to be held, from my understanding, in South Africa. I mean, saying that he don't want no parts of it, man. You know, he didn't want to be representing the United States in South Africa, man. So he don't want no parts of it. Then there's the conflict with Mexico, you know, Venezuela, Colombia. He already, you know, there's already tension amongst. I'm surprised Cuba ain't in the mix. You know what I'm saying? So Cuba is already, you know, they already got, what's going on. You know, that Cuba relationship is already on thin ice, man. You know what I'm saying?
And he's going over there in Nigeria too. He's doing something with Nigeria.
Yeah, that's what I said. That was the first country I said.
Oh, damn, my fault. I ain't heard. I was looking at something.
Yeah, so this devil, man, he's spewing up or stirring up conflict on a global scale, man. You know, this devil is pretty much surrounded, man. On each sides, man. The devil is pretty much surrounded because also in Venezuela you got Russia aiding Venezuela, man. You know, in preparation of this pending attack by the U.S., man. So all these are workers of Yahweh Shai, man. You know, while these simple ass people want to go by their daily life like nothing out the ordinary is going on, they want to continue their life here in Babylon the Great like nothing's happening. You know, and also there was already information about there's a new technology that Russia has. They say that can initiate a typhoon. You know, it did.
Poseidon. I think that's the name
Huh.
of it. Poseidon. That's the nuclear missile.
So these people don't have no defense mechanism that can combat that, potentially combat that, man. You know, don't have they're unprepared, man. They're unprepared for it, man. And they say they can pretty much
Poseidon missile.
bring about what is it, tsunami, you know, as they call it, or that's in Japan, that's what they call it. But pretty much a wave of water out of the ocean that reached towers and towers high, man. Like multiple towers, man. So yeah, this devil is pretty much he's gonna be caught up in it in his own snare, man. Because these countries around the globe, man, they seeing that they don't have to deal with these devils, man. They don't have to deal with them. Especially they don't have to put up with the stuff that they was pressuring them. You know what I'm saying? These devils was applying a lot of pressure on these countries, man. Now these countries know I don't have to go about these agreements, if any, if I want to deal with you under your terms, man. You know what I'm saying? We can go at mutual agreements or none at all, man. So these countries know they don't have to deal with these damn pale face monkeys. Fucking cool ass niggas think it's a damn joke. Only motherfucking joke is your motherfucking ass.
Yeah, I got that Poseidon though. I looked it up. Google. It said I looked at how many Poseidon missiles does Russia have. It says Russia exact number of Poseidon missiles, like that Greek god Poseidon, the god of the Greek god of the ocean, some shit like that. That lets you know they heathens, man. They fucking heathens, man. All these fucking Edomites, man. To the ones over here in America, it's all over the globe, all over the heathens, man. This is Russia's exact number of Poseidon missiles. It's not public, but they plan to have at least 30, with 16 possibly carried by each of the four submarines intended to deploy them. The first of these submarines, the Bel Garad, has reportedly been commissioned and began sea trials with the Poseidon at least with the Poseidon in late 2022 or early 2023. Right? It says planned fleet size. It says Russia intends to acquire at least 30 Poseidon torpedoes. Right? So it's more or less a secret thing, man. Let's see, you know, let me see what it does, how dangerous it is. It's all these devils. All they can do is play mind games, man. Because they know we got the truth. All they can do is play mind games and be wicked. Because we were talking BS, like these other fake plantation churches or these other fake religions out here, man. You know what? These damn all these fuck niggas to their oppressors. They won't care two shits about what these people are saying, man. Because it's BS, man. You know, they got these witches and warlocks, dumbasses. They trying to intervene and interfere with the word, you know, because we got the truth, man. You know, we speaking the truth. If it wasn't the truth, these pieces of shit, we playing these mind games, they won't give two shits about what it is, man. You know, so that lets us know we got the truth, man. You know, that's why they play these mind games, talk, breathe and stop. These weirdos breathing and stop. You know what I'm saying? They got these little mutts, they damn dogs walking their mutts. They the reason why they can breathe and stop. For real. You know what I'm saying?
They try to give off some false facade. These damn pale-faced monkeys trying to give off some false facade to the rest of their foreigners. These East Indians, these goddamn Asians or Chinese Americans or whatever the fuck, Orientals, trying to like you can live in harmony here. We ain't got the problem ain't us. It ain't us. The ultimate, the obvious goddamn elephant in the room, these corrupt ass crackers. It ain't us. Cause they giving these damn these foreigners around here some feel like they're welcome in this damn society, this corrupt society that these devils built and stole from the Native Americans here. They try to bury all that information, burn it, bury it, so they can act like everything's new. How I got to obtain what I got is through freedom and justice off that bullshit they promote to these foreigners when they come over here, man. You know what I'm saying?
They fucking witch to tiptoe behind some damn body. Goddamn
fucking exactly. That's why I brought up. That's why I brought up.
The goddamn piece of shit.
That's why I brought that shit up, because they giving these damn foreigners from these pale fakers. Just do what I say. They giving these foreigners around here some feel like they fucking hey, you free. We ain't gonna give you no harm. You can stay beside. They probably roommating with some damn owner, some goddamn Virginia college. Roommating with some damn cracker, acting like they damn special and shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, they running this goddamn society.
Fucking Edomites, they dirty as hell. They be doing foul shots. I seen this damn chick. That's why these naive niggas, man, they think these damn red bastards are so goddamn wholesome and honest and you know, honest and trustworthy. You motherfuckers be doing all type of foul shit to your personal property, food. If you in a dorm room or share a fucking apartment with these damn red pieces of shit, man.
You can't trust these motherfuckers,
shit, man. You know what I'm saying? To your food, you can't trust these pieces of shit, man. They be doing all type of foul shit to your food, you know, to your personal property, man.
Yeah, these lame, they damn somebody, they try to bring, they come around me like these damn, like this Chinese motherfucker and shit, this damn retard, obvious retard trying to come around. Then they had these crackheads, these damn crackheads come around trying to give off some feel like they got some shot with you. You know what I mean? Trying to give off some facade and shit, some damn false ass narrative that these lames trying to paint, because like I said, this society is geared to them because they created this corrupt ass society, this false facade of equality, freedom, and justice, man. I'm gonna go into a precept, just the book of Luke 21, and I'm gonna start at 34, and it says, "And take heed to yourselves, lest at any time your hearts be overcharged with surfeiting, and drunkenness, and cares of this life, and so that they come upon you unawares." So we aware what's going on, man. We're not, the Lord said what? Come out of her, man. So we're not cleaving to what this facade of a society has to offer, man. These jokers wait to this last hour and then try to give it all they got. These lames try to give it all they got. Up here watching me like I'm the evening news. I bet these lame ass motherfuckers ain't even watched news this morning, man. But they sit here watching me like I'm channel 6 news and shit. you know, like I'm reporting to these motherfuckers personally. For as a snare shall it come on all them that dwell on the face of the whole earth, man. So that's what's going on, man. There's snares, and ultimately that's the MOTB, but there's snares being set around this whole earth, man. It says, for as snare, it's like for as a snare shall it come on all them that dwell on the face of the whole earth, man. So this whole earth is what? All these multiple, oh, we know the ultimate snare is the MOTB, but these snares are all over, or happening all over the earth, man. You know, these conflicts with these different countries, man. You know, turmoil, you know, famine, all this stuff, war, rumors of wars. These are snares, man. You know. So ultimately, this place right here is destined for destruction, man. You know, that ultimate snare is meant for the children of Israel, man. You know, the MOTB. That hour of temptation, man. But snares are being laid all over this earth, man.
Yeah, the scripture says, your adversary, the devil, walk around as a roaring lion, you know, seeing who can he devour. You know, he set up snares, he set up traps, he lurked in secret places. You know, just like the I brought out, man. This devil set up snares. Of course, he's the predator. You know, he's more or less like a predator, a hunter. He's setting up snares in society to trap you, especially Israelites, so-called Black, Latino, and Native Americans. You know, to keep you trapped off and keep you disconnected from your power, which is Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. He's the God or the power of Israel only. He's our God. He's our power, right? Yahweh Bashim Yahushua and the Messiah. They only deal with the nation. Only nation that the Lord is dealing with is the nation of Israel. He's not dealing with no other nation, man. You know, the scripture tells you that, you know. So these devils know, starting with their elites, and they give these other peon Edomites the commands of how they need to orchestrate and conduct themselves, man. So that's why wickedness is at an extreme high. You know, they want to keep you doing wickedness continuously, iniquity. They don't want to keep you in a life of iniquity. These devils to keep you separated from your power, man. And these simple Negroes, they think it's freedom. I can do what I want. Yeah, you can do whatever the so-called white man tell you. You know, if you do anything other than what he tell you, then you got a problem. But you can live wickedly. You know, you ain't got no problem with that. These coons, you know, they think the Greek is fashion. All you gotta do is work out, go to the gym and work out all day, eat,
Left alone,
get with some chicken head and everything said. You know, everything done. Just go to the gym, eat, get with some chicken head. You know what I'm saying? I guess that's all you got to do in this world. That's all you got to do is shit.
He lanes like
the Greek is fashion. Greek means naked, and that's how they exercised in Greek. Naked. That's all they did. Exercise.
They had like
work
the
out,
obvious.
Play sports. You know, the Greeks and the Romans. You know.
Yeah, like the obvious is not seen, man. You know what I mean? Like I mentioned several times before, man. This lifestyle, this image, everybody know these lames. You know what I'm saying? All these lames know an image they're going for it. Whether it be like I was mentioning, trying to work out your body. That's why you see these females, all of them doing what? Walking around with leggings, trying to advertise their gluteus maximus. And when you speak out the obvious, they act like you hating on them. Now it's obvious. It's like you see this fucking tree, you mention what the tree is, you the one hating on it. And it's obvious. A tree right here in public for you to see. And these lanes around here know a stereotype, you know, especially sucker ass niggas, you know. Yeah, you can I'm the right Negro to pick. Leave me the fuck alone. These lame ass niggas being left alone because they got some pale face on their side. If it ain't on the job or under their arm, they feel safe. But real people like us, they try to find ways to try to fuck with you. You know what I mean? Like I was saying, these devils got the world like they hand. They got these And they using these damn foreigners and all of them, these damn pale-faced monkeys. They're using all these suckers, these sellout niggas, these foreigners, all of them are being used by this devil, this damn pale-faced devil. But anyway, like I said earlier, they got these
before you go on, this is a black chick, a female, she even speaks on, she talking about black women do better. She's basically speaking about how this goddamn one fucking lady sitting around with her whole ass out, the bottom of her ass out, man. So if a female can say it and say, well, you know, more or less, you know it's bad, man.
Fit it, don't mean you should wear it.
You know, I'm just
Your
saying
ass is too big to wear this. Your ass is too big to wear this.
Oh, it's just a couple seconds, a minute or so.
Am I fat shaming? Yes. Yes. I'm fat shaming. This is not appropriate. I am so sick of black women walking around here with your ass out. And I'm only addressing sisters because it looks bad on us as a people.
Yeah, there you go. That's all you need to know, man. You know what I'm saying? But we said each other act like we don't like women. It's just the obvious, man. You know, some of this shit is just out. It's just too much, man. You know, like she said, you could do better. She's this damn lady right here got some goddamn drip on. The whole bottom of her ass is out. You know what I'm saying? And she goes into it. She said, man, she said, what mother would you like? What mother would want you to bring that woman to you, man? What mother, man? Would you want? What mother would want her son to bring her to her, man? You know what I'm saying? What mother would want that, man? Scissor kick,
carpet lickers.
goddamn scissor kick. You
know, weirdo lifestyle. These jokers in, they try to come around us. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
they'll find a reason.
Like we oppress them. These are the ones that been hating and lynching and killing our people because of what we are. This whole century for centuries. Now we get a chance to come around them. Get the fuck out of here. They've been like that since the beginning, man. You know, they just hide it. These motherfuckers been doing this shit. These fucking Edomites been living like this since their existence, man. You know, acting like we the ones set up oppressive laws and discriminatory laws and been lynching and killing and doing all type of inhumane acts to a group of people because of who they are. Now
yeah, like
we got a chance to come around them.
Like I was saying before,
our governor's a Democrat. Our governor now is a Democrat. And she's a scissor kick too. She used the scissor kick. You better believe it. She used the scissor kick. You better believe she's married too. Whoever this goddamn governor is, this goddamn fucking maybe that's the governor of this damn country now. I mean this damn I said country. The governor of this state now. You better believe she's married. Me to a man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and just like I was saying earlier, these devils, meaning these pale-faced monkeys, Esau, Edom, they got these age enhancers, man. Where they can. That's what they're doing. They can target individuals and make you age pretty much overnight. You know what I'm saying?
They can be putting that shit in your water too.
Yeah, that's what these devils. Now I already know I'm a victim of it. But you know what I mean? In general, I don't care in this lifestyle. You know, cause once we get into the kingdom of heaven, man, we gonna be at our best every day, and we ain't gonna never die, man.
Never age.
Yeah, exactly.
You gonna look young forever.
We ain't going. So this bullshit these damn devils doing, I can care less. But I'm just letting it be known that's what they doing, because they trying to act like you are oblivious and leave the rest of these lame ass monkeys around here trying to act like all they got to do in order for these lame ass niggas to be left alone, act like they got some imaginary ops. They see another black man. Like, I never met these niggas in your life, and then they just turn their nose and looks and body language like you did them harm at you and shit, man. That's their little initiation, letting these pale face know I'm on y'all side. Try to act like I'm the cool, I'm the sellout, so leave me alone, and then they can damn fulfill their little facade of a nigga culture. I'm supposed to be somebody within this nigga society. You know what I'm saying?
And I did a lesson on that, man. What you talking about? There's a term which you can this snitch program amongst these niggas, man. You can find the origins of, I'm talking about from America origins, all the way back to slavery, man. This snitch program that only involves Negroes, man. It's called Meritus Manumission, man. Meritus Manumission, which I did a lesson on it, man, was the Meritus Manumission Act of 1710, which was enacted in Virginia. You know, was basically a slave could be set free by his owner if he become a snitch. You know what I'm saying? Basically, man. And this in the dude, you know, I think, you know,
And best believe they got them same tactics today. They just switched them up. They got these same tactics today, man.
They do, because it tells you, this article, it tells you, you know,
Sell out ass fuck niggas.
it says this behavior, this is article. The name of the article says, what is the Meritus Manumission Act of 1710? How America developed a culture of snitching and pro-establishment Negro leadership, man. Going to your plantation church pastors, these niggas as plantation churches, to your politicians, to your celebrities. All these niggas are fucking snitches and rats and doing the bidding of their oppressor, man.
Yeah, it ain't like they're doing something to say, hey, I'm gonna tell you, Mr. Good Guy, these niggas over here are bad guys. No, they just deliberately just telling anything they can about you. Oh, like I said, you could be. Hey, I know about this nigga. He's running a very successful bakery. These crackers like, I don't like that. Thank you for snitching. Your ass here. Now you go. They'll go and bomb and destroy.
Judas Iscariot.
Yeah, they'll go destroy what these black people had established and worked hard for. These crackers and destroy. It ain't like, cause you know the term of snitching is like a nigga doing some criminal activity and then you telling on him on some, you know, the shit that he done, you know, some criminal act. No, man. But that is in light of you doing something positive, even when it comes to what? Rebelling against oppression. You know, something that's righteous and justifiable. There has some goddamn nigga coon being they damn seeing watchdog trying to sell you out, doing something righteous or positive or what should be done, man. You know.
And I'm gonna read it out there. I'm gonna read that just out this article. It says the act encouraged enslaved Africans, which we are not Africans, right, to gain their personal freedom by keeping their masters informed on fellow enslaved Africans who were planning and executing revolts and rebellions, man. Right? So that's what they was doing, man. More or less, they about to do a revolt. That's why this guy was going into it. He was like, man, that's why all the slave revolts or rebellions failed. So there was always a snitch in amongst them, man, to go back and tell their master what's going on. I'm gonna read this next paragraph. It says, this behavior had trickled down to the modern day and present. This behavior has trickled down to the modern day and persists today. You know, bearing rope, man. So this shit is going on today, man.
Yeah, this behavior has trickled down to modern day. You know what I'm saying? It persists today. So just like I mentioned before, I even mentioned that in that article, man, because I can tell it. You know what I mean? That lifestyle is still going on to this day, man. They got these damn coon ass niggas just ready to run their fucking mouth. Cause like I said, where I live at, I can see these niggas, man. You know what I mean? Through the spirit, I see these niggas. They got these old ass, young to the old, but got these old ass fucking crackhead looking dope fiend ass motherfuckers. They get in these houses, let them sit up in these halfway houses, properties owned by these churches, up here watching you like you the fucking damn, like you some known,
like you the criminal.
Yeah, like you some known kingpin, dope boy, and they try to damn, you know, but actually it be them dope fiends and them damn drug addicts and the dope boys that had them watching you. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm trying my best. You know
what the scripture said, give to us Barabbas, a goddamn criminal. That's what these niggas want. That's why they celebrate these fuck ass rappers, these criminal ass, lame, retarded ass rappers. They want them as their leaders. Give us Barabbas instead of a righteous man.
Us being wise in this wise to who the fuck these devils really are and what their tactics is. You'll try your best to try to obey these strenuous ass fucking policies, man.
Oppressive, yeah,
Yeah.
oppressive ass goddamn
You'll try,
policies and so-called laws. And shit.
yeah, you try your best, cause we wise enough to know the tactics and what these damn devils are capable of doing, man. And I saw some other thing too, like we stay in Richmond. I saw this, even though I'm gonna go ahead and say it, fuck it, you know. I saw this morning. It came through my feed. It was like the 5 most corrupt police in Virginia, and they talk about statewide. They said we currently in Richmond, Virginia ranks number 2, man. So these motherfuckers corrupt. So why wouldn't you try your best, you know?
So abide by their so-called law.
Yeah, because you'll be a fool not to, man. You know what I mean? Because you up here, you'll throw yourself. That's why these suck ass niggas, that damn that prison industrial complex, these niggas, they act like that's second home, man, to most of them niggas, man. They comfortable there, man, because these niggas know if they ain't out in the street doing this fuck shit, they second home is there, man. You know what I'm saying? Them niggas comfortable. That's the mentality.
That's the trap they got these niggas in too.
Exactly.
It's the system, and that word system goes back to the word trap, man. So these niggas are caught up in the trap. Going back and forth to jail is like second home. It's like nothing out of the ordinary to these retarded niggas. But I'm gonna keep reading out this article. It says the Meritus Manumission rewarded blacks who, for personal gain, would thwart openly or nefariously the effects by other blacks to alter the racial status quo of keeping blacks as a group on the bottom. So that's what they need, to keep us on the bottom, man. And that's what the scripture says. The scripture says in the book of Deuteronomy 28 that we have become the tail. You know, and our damn enemies will become the top or something like that. They become the head and we have become the tail, meaning we on the bottom, man. That's why they're talking about poor. We are the poor. We are at the bottom of society. You know, and that's what these damn coon niggas, that you could trace the origins from slavery in America. You can trace this snitch, which is the Meritus Manumission. Now, did evolve to the Ghetto Informant Program, which you can look that up, and also what is that shit that the CIA created? COINTELPRO, man. So all that evolved to what it is today. COINTELPRO, man, from the Meritus Manumission to the Ghetto Informant Program to the what that shit was again? COINTELPRO. I keep that shit. I knew what that shit was, but it is these damn fucking retards. They don't know shit. You know, that's how they use these damn devices. These damn retards. If I can't think of it, it won't be thought of. That's a mind game from these goddamn deceptive ass devils with this MK Ultra project that they got all these fucking weirdos trying to participate in it, man, with these damn devices, which is called the Internet of Things. Everybody's connected through these devices to the internet, man. You know, through the cloud, everybody's connected. You know, they got these fucking retards. They ain't gotta think or whatever, man. You know, they get information artificially fed to their retarded ass head, man. You know, and that's these devils acting like they the God on the planet. We ain't gotta study, we ain't gotta work hard, we ain't gotta do a damn thing, but be who we are. You know, and I'm gonna keep reading. It says the Meritus Manumission behavior is often observed in the ranks of black elected officials, man. Your politicians, right? Ministers, your pastors, civil rights leaders, athletes, and entertainment personalities. Dr. Andrews wrote in a Black History Reader, which was published in 2017, man. So all these black, don't care who he is, from your Republicans all the way to you athletes and entertainers, all of them doing the bidding of they master to keep the black population on the bottom, man. They get paid through personal gain, man. That's why you got these boule ass niggas and all of them that look like that, man. These sellouts, man. You know, all of them. They got these coons playing these mind games. Like, all I gotta do is be intelligent. I get my son to be the most intelligent. He's gonna be successful in his life. Get the fuck out of here, man.
Yeah.
People up here living this damn fucking facade, man.
I got a
That's why they trying to get this artificial intelligence, acting like they more intelligent for their age type shit. Get the fuck out of here with that bullshit.
I got a precept. This is the book of Amos 2 and 4. It says, "Thus saith the Lord, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, for 3 transgressions of Judah, and for 4 I will not turn away the punishment thereof, because they have despised the law of the Lord, and have not kept his commandments, and their lies caused them to err, after which their fathers have walked. But I will send a fire upon Judah, and it shall devour the palaces of Jerusalem. Thus saith the Lord, for 3 transgressions of Israel, and for 4 I will not turn away the punishment thereof, because they sold the righteous for silver and the poor for a pair of shoes," man. Goddamn fucking sellouts, man. Yeah, that's what we going into, man. Like the Ox said, and like I was mentioning before that, man, because through the spirit, like I said, I could tell these goddamn sellout ass niggas, man. You know, they're like their father, the devil, man. Who's their father? Esau, Edom, the self-proclaimed white man, the goddamn devil, man. So they'll do anything. These sellout ass niggas would do anything to appease these pale faces, man, because this is
personal gain.
This is their rulership. This so like it, we know these devils, this is their domain, man. You know, Job 9:24, the earth was given into the hand of the wicked. You got these, like I said, these damn devils with these devices, chemical warfare, all types of wickedness. They got these goddamn satellites. They can zoom in and use all type of shit from outer space. So these devils, this is their domain, man. The Lord had gave these devils time to rule, man. And that's why you see wickedness, all this stuff throughout the earth, man. Not only here in Babylon the Great, but throughout the earth. You see what's going on, because what? Who's in rulership, man? These wicked ass Edomites, man. They're in rulership, man. That's the reason why things are the way they are. Meaning what? Upside down, man. You know.
Right. And I'm gonna continue. It says, he continued, they abandoned their own people in exchange for public attention, financial resources, and personal comfort. They eagerly support public policies that subordinate the interests of Native Black Americans to the interests of white women, LGBT, immigrants, and other fabricated minorities, man. So they
fabricated minorities.
Yeah, that this Black Lives Matter BS, you know, this DEI project that they got going on. It says they eagerly support public policies that subordinate the interests of Native Black Americans to the interests of white women, LGBT, immigrants, and other fabricated minorities, man. You know, so I'm gonna give this word subordinate, what it means.
Subordinate.
Yes, subordinate. Like subordinate is a person or thing that holds a lower rank, position, or order of importance, right? Subordinate. Subordinate. Whatever. Subordinate. So these matters to others is these things are beneath us, man. Our problems should be the first priorities, man. But these damn politicians or whatever, they put them above as a people, they put them above their needs or whatever. These groups of people is above us, man. You know, well, we need to come together, DEI, to support the rainbow flag, love. You know, get the fuck out of here, man. You know, and that's what's happening right now, man. You know, that's what they do. They paid off, man, for personal gain, personal comfort. You know, that's what they do. They got these politicians, athletes. That's why you got the nigga Snoop Dogg just recently trying to support this lifestyle, this sexual deviant lifestyle, man. Because all of them paid. They kissing the ring to these wicked elites of Esau, Edom, man. These Edomites in general.
Yeah, all these celebrities, all you can find out, all them jokers, deep demons, man. You know, they all condone, like I was mentioning, that perverted lifestyle, man. But back in the day, let me say back in the 90s, early 2000s, that stuff was being shunned. You won't hear them promoting that shit. But now, because they know these devils in control, if you want to continue that lifestyle, you want to continue having millions or be comfortable, you're going to do what I say. So if I want you to be a part of this LGB, LY, XYZ lifestyle, you want to be a part of it. Matter of fact, you got to participate in the rituals. You know, demonic rituals, meaning that they had to do demonic stuff willingly, man. They willingly done it. Some of them, you know. But yeah, they got to participate, man. I'm going to read that again. This is the book of Amos 2 and 4. It says, thus saith the Lord, for 3 transgressions of Judah, and for 4 I will not turn away the punishment thereof, because they have despised the law of the Lord and have not kept his commandments, and their lies has caused them to err after the which their fathers have walked. But I will send a fire upon Judah, and I shall devour the palaces of Jerusalem. Thus saith the Lord, for 3 transgressions of Israel, and for 4 I will not turn away the punishment thereof, because they sold the righteous for silver and the poor for a pair of shoes, man. Like I mentioned, these jokers ain't nothing but sellouts, man. A sellout is born. I also read an article months ago how they were talking about. They said like these sellouts is like a dime a dozen now, man. These niggas, they just run their mouth about you for no legitimate reason, man. Just to try to obtain something for these pale faces, man. You know, like I said, these damn simple niggas, they live a life, so they got a white chick under their arm. I'm really somebody in society now. They try to follow them around you like, you look at what I got, you can't have. Man, I have, got, and have better. Can get and have better, man. Why would I want something these lames got? You know, because like I said, they all know the image. Just walk around with some leggings on, because that's the new trend, ain't it? Trying to advertise your gluteus maximus. All of them on this new trend. That's why they on social media, TikTok and everywhere else, Instagram, OnlyFans, twerking. You know, showing it twerking, man. You know, who don't know? And they try to walk around like you oblivious to what's going on. And these lame, like I said, these lames know the image. That's why they got an image. I'm gonna walk around with my hat turned back now. First, you know, when I was younger, I used to be picked on in high school. Now I'm gonna walk around like I'm living society, walking my dog, turning my hat backwards. Now, now I'm somebody. I'm cool now. Like I said, all these lames know the image, man. These jokers suckers, man. You know, and they got these, like I said, these pale faces playing these mind games with them. You know, because we know this society caters to them. You know. They want to act like they're doing something just to be kind, and we ain't cause you no harm. We like you. Take it out of here, man. Playing these immature children games, man. Childish games, man. Yeah, mind games and everything.
Retards put them up, these damn lame ass, bitch ass niggas, these cocksucking ass, coon ass niggas that trying to kiss their master ass. They got these damn dope fiends doing they bidding for them. That's all these damn lame ass niggas do. Because all these niggas is, they know about undercover retards, undercover haters, man. What these niggas is, retarded ass niggas acting thugs, retards trying to act hard, but the only damn thing that's screwing up their faces, the hate when they see, you know what I'm saying? Bitch ass niggas, man. This is Jeremiah 23:31. It says, behold, I'm against the prophets, said the Lord, that use their tongue and say he saith, right? Like going, that's how these niggas are, these fake ass pastors, black nigga pastors. That's what they are, man. They sellouts, man. Behold, I'm against thee, saith the. Behold, I am against thee. I'm against them that prophesy false dreams, saith the Lord Yahweh, to tell them and cause my people to err by their lies. And they have likeness, and by their likeness, yet I have Yet I sent them not, nor commanded them. Therefore they shall not profit this people at all, saith the Lord. These fake pastors, man, they ain't gonna profit you at all, man. You know, it says, and when this people or the prophet or a priest shall ask thee, saying, what is the burden of the Lord? Thou shalt then say unto them, what burden? What burden? I will even forsake you, saith the Lord, Yahweh. And as for the prophet and the priest and the people that shall say the burden of the Lord, Yahweh, I will even punish that man and his house, man. You know, so these false prophets, fake pastors, yeah, your time is coming, man, because they're gonna see your congregation and see you for who you are, a fake prophet, man. You know, when shit hit the fan, with all this, you calling on these fake idols, let them save you, because they're not gonna save you. This fake ass Jesus Christ, which is an idol of the so-called self-proclaimed white man, that's his God. That's why he looked like him. That they stole our book and painted their images in. You know, so you call on them. You know, because that's what the Lord is going to deal with you. You know, these fake pastors and whatever these fake in these church houses right now. These fake ass fucking pastors. The Lord going to deal with them, man. They paid off, man. 501c3 charter, a gag order. They can't teach the truth. All of them greedy dogs. You know, so like the scripture said, that's all they are. Greedy dogs feeding on them simple ones that's in that church, in these churches, man. You know, the Lord says against them, man. The Lord's gonna deal with these fucking demons, you know, these fake pastors and prophets, all of them, these sellout niggas, all of them, the Lord's gonna deal with them, man. You know, their day of judgment is coming. It's right here. It's right here, man. He's gonna deal with it. You know. So you know. So that's what it is, man. From these entertainers, these politicians, these pastors, ministers, all of them, man. They are sellouts, man. You know, to keep their people at the bottom for personal comfort, financial gain, success. You know, that's what they sold them out for.
Yeah, these wicked ass entertainers leading the flock astray by what? Promoting this alternative lifestyle, man. That's wickedness, man. That's a sin that's worthy of death, man. You know, but they have these entertainers, rappers, and once upon a time, like I said, back in the 90s, early 2000s, they weren't even uttered. They were shunned. You know, I wonder what they say about themselves now. You know what I'm saying? Then what they say about themselves now, man. You know what I'm saying? But that's what they do. They do it for the lust of their father, man. You know, they do it because these devils having them play their game, man, because this is their world, man, because they're into that lifestyle. And you want to be successful in my world, you got to be into what I'm into. You know what I'm saying? These pale-faced, these Edomites, they're into stuff like that, man. So to be successful in especially this ultimate level of success, and they try to trickle that shit down to everyday fucking life now, man. Do anything, but they got these coon-ass niggas willing to try to sacrifice others for them, try to put you to shame. You know, these damn these demon-ass, scheming-ass niggas with the aid of these pale-faced monkeys trying to work together and try to put a scheme on you, man. They say these devils, and like I said, this whole world is full of snares, man. That's why the Lord, like there's there's not a lot of righteous, man, other than this word, man. That's the only thing that's righteous, man. The men that's doing this work, man, that's the only thing that's righteous. But for the most part, all this shit is this whole world is pretty much like a cesspool of wickedness, man. You know, making idolatry, you know what I'm saying? Unjust, like I said, wickedness is at an all-time high, man, on a global scale, man. That's why the Lord, we're placing the way for the Lord to come to do what? Destroy this abominable harlot, which is Babylon the Great, aka America, deliver his elect, and then the kingdom of heaven will be ushered in, man. You know, right then the righteousness is gonna dwell, man. You know, like the scripture said, man, we saw vexed every day here, man, dealing with these wicked ass people, man. You know, like I said, they're concentrating on us, like we're the ones that's cutting your Social Security, your Medicaid and Medicaid, SNAPs, EBT, WIC. They're from my understanding, they also cut what? Free lunches. So these kids ain't got no EBT, and they ain't got no EBT, so they hungry. Then they go to school, can't eat there, so they gonna go to school hungry. You know, Social Security and all that stuff being cut. You know, and these clowns looking at me like I'm the one that's writing the executive order. They had these little looks and facial expressions. Like I said, they had these. There's a multiple. The day we see at least two of them, interracial couples. Some damn nigga walk around with some white lady. Then he got these pale faces around, acting like they don't see it. If that were you, they'd be staring you to your ass out of sight. Like these old decrepit white women gonna come and try to look and wave at us and shit. But these jokers walk around in interracial relationship, they act like, and all these other monkeys around here, they act like they ain't nothing they talk about. They want to show this extra attention to us. Like we never knew people outside talking before. We never heard of this. You outside in a public place talking, this is never heard of. So they deliberately doing that, walking around trying to play this silent game, deliberately trying to act. The reason why that's the whole point of they joint this, having this attention to you, because you're the only one talking. You know, this ain't no paid event that I had these suckers around gathering, pay to hear me talk. You know, we out here doing the work of the Lord, man. Basically, this is not for your benefit, only it is the benefit for the elect. It's for the detrimental. But these people they want this, especially Edomites, they want this lifestyle to continue forever, man. Just like the precept said, the scripture says, man, they think that their houses will dwell forever, man. Roughly paraphrasing, man. They think that this place is going to be a perpetual one, man. And these Edomites, these self-proclaimed white people, they feel that way anyway, man. That's why they're strategizing, doing the things they do on a global scale to try to gain control of what they lost of, which is this economy, you know, and everything else. That's why they got trade wars. They sanction these other countries. We're not benefiting the way we used to benefit. You're not succumbing to our demands. I'm gonna just punish you. I'm gonna sanction you. So if you want to do business with us, some people are like, man, I ain't got to do business with you at all. They just cut you totally out of the picture. They deal with other countries, man. But see, this place, Babylon the Great, has been a hub because a lot of these people here, what they're doing, they're consumer mind, man. All these people going out every day shopping and pretty much wasteful spending, man. There's a consumer base, and that's why a lot of these countries only deal with you. Why? For the money, man. Because you that harlot. You know, so they're paying for, you know, the benefit. That's the only reason why they're dealing with America, man. Because it's a financial. That's how a lot of these other countries got rich. You know, they're only dealing with them for the money, man. That's why that's why Babylon the Great, aka America, is that harlot that the Book of Revelation talking about, man. It's only about the money, man. But now these countries, they're seeing other alternatives, man, and other people that can sell their products too, man. Because a lot of these, because this place Babylon the Great had become more or less like a role model for the world. So you see all over the world, man, the customs here, a lot of these other countries are picking up their tricks, man. You know, how people act, they all on social media, acting like these knucklehead niggas out here. 'Cause I see these African jokers, man. I thought they were niggas over here in America, but they over there in Africa, man. They acting just like these niggas here, man. You know, so these common traits and shit, the lifestyle, the way they act and shit. Like I said, I see this damn African nigga now, which I don't care, but it was in our feet. They got this African nigga battle rapping, man. You know what I'm saying? So this lifestyle and shit that's here in America, these countries abroad, these nations abroad are picking up on it, man. So ultimately, the things that these people like these sanctions, or if you don't want to deal with us, you don't want to succumb to our demands, we just gonna sanction you. These people, like, you know, I'm just saying, for instance, China. We ain't got to deal with you. We can sell our product to, you know, South America or other countries. You know what I'm saying? We can start doing business there, man. And that's what's going on, man. That's why you got the BRICS nation, man. So they found out they ain't got to deal with these people, man. But yeah, we see the society to what it is, man. We see the society for what it is, man. You know what I'm saying? Actually, it's going what? It's going downhill. You know, that's why we love it. We love the fact that Trump is in office, man. We like it. We rejoicing, man. But we can't wait to see this place go where it's ultimately going to go. Ultimately, where it's going to go, man, to that pit, man. You know, it's going down, man. We love the sound that Trump's in office. We hope he get a third term. If you know what I mean, if this society lasts that long, we hope it don't. I hope 2026, just like our elders say, man. You know, they issued that MOTB, man. That's what we patiently waiting. I'm gonna read that again. I'm gonna read this precept again. This is the book of Amos, chapter 2. 2 and 6. Yeah, thus saith the Lord, for 3 transgressions of Israel, and for 4 I will not turn away the punishment thereof, because they sold the righteous for silver and the poor for a pair of shoes, man. So these devils, you can't trust these devils. Mainly 2/3 of Israel, man. Even amongst the camps, man. You gotta watch for those that portray these Judas Iscariot goats. They're portraying they're with the brotherhood, man. But a lot of them are sellouts, informants. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna say a lot, but you got some of them that are informants. There's only one group amongst Israel, man, and they're in the brotherhood of like-minded doctrine that is pushing this truth, man. The rest of them are going off, man. So that's that narrow path, man. The rest of these jokers are going off, man. So you got to watch out for them. But we know 2/3 of these people amongst Israel is not to be trusted, man. You know, because they'll sell you out quick. Especially these 2/3 of Negroes that's not in the truth. You know, they'll sell you out even quicker, man. Because you know they're there to fill their own belly, man. They're only there to fill their own belly. They can care less about what you may have going on. If you're doing right, they're just there for their own benefit, man. If it's going to benefit them, to sell you out, throw you under the bus with anything, man, to appease these pale faces, they will. Or there's going to come a time where, you know, they're going to demonize the men of the Lord in general, man. You know, we're going to be persecuted. You know, because the precept tells us that, man. It happens before. It happened before. For the prophets of old, during the prophets of old, it happened then. Fucking witch ass motherfuckers, man. So like I said, they got these damn devils playing their little thoughts, whatever they thoughts about you. They try to make it happen. You know, like I said, they got these.
They can play. That's all they can do. Play these mind games with these damn fucking demonic individuals. You know, with these devices that they put into people. Now they have like games on. But that's only how they can make it seem like they somebody in society. They ain't shit. You know what I'm saying? They gotta play these mind games.
Yeah, they want to come around and try to mess with other people, but they designated Negroes. They'll leave them alone though, man. And they little clown ass niggas trying to walk around you like they some local celebrity. Niggas are suckers, man. You know, sucker ass niggas.
That's the world that the devil made. That's his world. You know, wickedness. And so we are vexed in this place, man. It's goddamn vexed because we understand, we see a lot of the shit that's going on, man. Like the scripture said, wisdom increase suffering or something like that to a certain extent, man. So when you become wise to what the fuck going on, shit become bitter to you, man. Like life becomes bitter to you because you see the bullshit why you see the bullshit why things are all the way they are, you know.
And really, it's not because I don't know. I gotta look. Not even though we're wise, through this truth, you see these. I saw a video. There was a where she perceived to be a Judite female, and she had a collage of other videos of people saying that, yeah, man, it's like the world is like they were saying a couple years ago, a year ago. I felt this ever since I felt this ever since 2019. It's like this whole society has shifted, man. They said that it's like they did a reset. They said things don't even feel a joy, like life is not enjoyable like it once was, man. And we've been feeling that for a long time, man.
What the Lord said, the mirth is gone. The haughty people do language. But I got that precept on this Ecclesiastes 1:18. It says, "For in much wisdom is much grief, and he that increaseth knowledge increases sorrow." Man. So we understand we increase knowledge, we increase wisdom in this world. We understand we see a lot of bullshit that increase sorrow, sorrow and grief, because we see a lot of the bullshit that's going on, man. Lot he was sore vexed in Sodom and Gomorrah. In America, is the modern day Sodom and Gomorrah, man. So we increase in wisdom and knowledge, man. It brings grief and sorrow. But we see a lot of the bullshit that's going on, man. These people, they just like even this Chinese guy said. He said 99% of the population, 99% of the people lives in this Chinese professor. He said this in 1984, 83. He said this in 1983 or something. I think it was 1983. A Chinese professor. He says 99% of the people are living in a delusion or an illusion. You say you're living in a delusion or an illusion. That's how you're living, man. Cause you see all this damn shit that's going on, man. It's like it's all fucking made up in your head, man. That's what these people are living in. Some made up fantasy, some made up world in their goddamn head, man. They see what's going on. They act like they don't see what's going on in the world, but they're going about like there's nothing really happening, you know. So that's what he said, man. He said 99% of the population. He said this back in 1983, and it's still going on today, man. 99% of the people in America is living a delusional or in an illusion, man.
Yeah, I found this joint was on. I finally found it.
Going around that Americans are experiencing zoochosis. Why is everything so boring right now? Like, I am so bored with everything. People have been saying that it feels like the world that we once knew just vanished. It's like we went to sleep and woke up one day and nothing was the same. Everything just feels empty. You wake up, you do the same stuff for the most part, and then when you do things that are supposed to be fun, it doesn't hit the same way like it used to.
And life ain't just life no more, man. This drives.
Humans are experiencing zoochosis. I 100% believe that. So zoochosis is basically a
So-
form of mental.
So I'm gonna end it there, man. They want to call it like this look, Edomite. She gonna go into it like they said. Once things don't go the way they have, that's what the Edomite do. They want to act like it's some disease or it's some
Psychological disorder.
yeah, they talking about zoochosis, man. Nah, this place is coming to an end, man. You know what I mean? Like I said, you got these people right here even admitting that life, like the dude was saying, life ain't life in no more, man. Like Ox said, like the precept said, man, the mirth of this place is gone, man. You know,
I got that. So this Isaiah 24.
but you still got these, like I said, we deal with these jokers every day, but you still have these lames around here want to get their last hurrah before this shit is over with. So they'll come around you trying to front like you supposed to be impressed by these lame ass suckers, man. And this damn played out society, man. This society is played out, man. These late scragglers act like now we can finally come around and act like we somebody, man. You know.
I got a precept. This Isaiah 24:10. It says, the city of confusion is broken down. Every house is shut up, that no man may come in. There's a cry for wine in the streets. All joy is darkened. The mirth of the land is gone. Right? So that's what it is. All joy is darkened. The mirth of the land is gone. Even when people come out and talk about these wicked ass holidays, they're not as they used to be. What's the name? Whatever holiday, it's not like it used to be. Because the Lord is breaking this place down, just like it's read in verse 4. I mean, Isaiah 24:11. I mean, Isaiah 24:10. The city of confusion is broken down, man. Babylon, which means confusion. This shit is broken down, man. The Lord is breaking this place down little by little. He's taking the joy away, taking the mirth away. You know, this shit is at a down. It's going at a downhill spiral. It's going at a downhill spiraling down, man.
Yeah, like
In all categories, man. This place is broken down.
Like one brother say circling the drain. That's what they call it.
Circling the drain. You know, this place is the Lord is breaking this place down. You know, verse 12, the city is left desolate. The city is left in desolation, and the gate is smitten with destruction, man. So that's what's coming, man. Desolation and destruction, man. I'm gonna read it out the Amplified version. Isaiah 24:10. It says, the city of chaos is broken down. Every house is shut up so that no one may enter. There is an outcry in the streets concerning the wine. Wine is answers, man. They want answers of what's going on. All jubilation is darkened. The joy of the earth is banished. Horrible desolation is left in the city, and the gate is battered with ruins. So that's what this was coming down to, a straight, complete desolation, man. That's why the scripture says, woe unto the bloody city, man, which is America. You know, that woe means misery and destruction, man. That's the only thing that's gonna come to this place, man. It ain't gonna build back better. It ain't gonna make America great again. Whatever slogans that Esau come up with, acting like the Lord said he's not gonna heal this place, man. So it's not gonna build back better. It's not gonna make America great again. It's not making America great again, build back better. We motherfucker think they put another fucking Democrat in office, things gonna get better. They said that the last time. What happened when Trump was in office the first term? We need a Democrat. We need Biden. Biden got in office. They screaming they need Trump. Now Trump in office. Now they screaming they need it. You know what I'm saying? Get the fuck out of here, man. What is it, man? You know, that's that cry for wine in the streets. They want answers, man. So why things are the way they are? You know. A cry for wine in the streets, man. You know. Right, some damn fucking undercover bastard in that damn dark ass goddamn car right there recording some damn body. This damn demon over here in this goddamn vehicle.
Yeah, body some damn nigga cover some damn nigga bitch that was in front of him, man. Like
yeah, over there in the back seat, just behind dark tent, recording you or something. These rat ass motherfucking niggas. These what is called meritus manumission ass niggas. Bro. You know, trying to play undercover snitch and rap. Just you know, do what I tell you. They that's what it is, man. Even that nigga what's that nigga Charleston White? He said that shit. All these fucking police department, FBI, they got a budget for snitches, man. You know, they got a budget for these snitches, man. You know, and that's why they trying to interpretate snitching is you doing a good thing, telling on criminals. Nah, that's what this shit morphed into. First, they were using that shit against legitimate so-called black people, just trying to fight for equal protection under the law, rights, equal rights.
Yeah, pretty much standing up against oppression, man.
Right. That's where this snitching informant program came from. Like it originated from slavery. Those that was trying to revolt against revolts against the goddamn slave master. That's where it originated from the American standpoint, man.
Now it evolved to what you see today, man. Like all this shit has an origin, man. Like I was saying, to come to these policies, these Virginia codes, and these codes in general, about these snakes, these United Snakes of America. You know what they came from? The fucking black codes, man. You know what I'm saying?
Witches popping out of goddamn nowhere.
That's what he came from, man. You know, like the marriage license. That's where that came from. Gun license. All these permissions, they originated from what they was trying to restrict the so-called black man.
Right. Didn't you say that they was working so good with black people that they decided to do it to all people, right?
Yeah, there was I forgot, it was years ago, living back in 2014, 13, around that time. There was this politician, man, he was a liberal, this Edomite. He went into the history of it, man. He was a liberal. And he was like, yeah, it was like the marriage license along with the gun licenses. It was made originally for so-called free blacks. They didn't want black people to stop marrying, you know, interracial, whatever, carrying guns. So they gave certain ones that they trust permission. Other ones you couldn't have it. So it was working so well with them. They said, you know, why not do it for everybody, man? And that's where all this stuff come from, man. Yeah, it come from these devils trying to what? Restrict you, man. The so-called black, actually Israel, all of us in general, Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans too. You know, but it came to restrict you, man. You know.
I'm gonna continue in Isaiah 24, might go up. This is Isaiah 24:1. It says, "Behold, the Lord Yahweh maketh the earth empty, and make it waste, and turn it upside down, and scatter abroad the inhabitants thereof. It shall be as when the people, it shall be as with the people, so with the priests, as the servants As with the servants, so with the master. As with the maid, so with the mistress. And as with the buyer, so the seller. And as the lender, so with the borrower. As with the taker of usury, so with the giver of usury to him. You know, so all everybody, man. You know what I'm saying? Ain't these damn fucking Edomites gonna feel it. You got them to these damn coon niggas and the rest of them, man. These fucking all the rest of these heathen that's in Babylon, which is in America. You know, everybody's gonna feel it, man. Verse 3, it says the land is utterly empty and utterly spoiled. For the Lord Yahweh has spoken this word. The earth mourneth and fadeth away. The world languages and fadeth away. The haughty people of the earth do languish. Right? So that's what these people are. They are languishing, man. You know. But the Lord is doing this, man. But the Lord spoke it.
I got another piece of this book of Isaiah 26:5. It says, "For he bringeth down them that dwell on high, the lofty city that lay," it's like it. Isaiah 26:5 again, it says, "For he bringeth down them that dwell on high, the lofty city, he layeth it low, even to the ground, he bringeth it even to the dust," man. So that's what's going to happen to this place, man. Ultimately, this place is going to be left ruined in the dust, man.
It's gonna be like a desert. It's gonna be like a desert place. America's gonna be like a desert for desert creatures.
And these are the begin. What we seeing, just like I brought in that video, like we're in the truth. We know, like the bringing wisdom. What it brings with wisdom, man. And we've been seeing. So we're so vexed here, man. We don't feel, because we was naive. We was in the world. We felt at sometimes, you know, some type of enjoyment, but man, little. I mean, you don't feel pretty much of it, man. Other than this truth, man. You know, other than this truth and what the Lord. That's the only enjoyment we got. We really feel is this truth, man. Other than that, man, we don't really feel no enjoyment. We, like I said, we ain't anxious like they got these wicked ass holidays, but we know all this stuff stemmed from, man. Idol worshiping, man. Idolatry.
I don't give a fuck about this place, man, because you don't know how your day gonna turn out from here to there. It's like the scripture says,
unpredictable, man.
Yeah, it's the place of darkness and the shadow of death, man. You don't know how the next day gonna turn out, man. There ain't no security here, you know. Ain't no security in this place, not for the so-called black man, Latino man, or Native American man. Right?
Yeah, but these coons, they got an unwritten rule. They know not to mess with these pale faces. That's why you got these weirdos walking up and down the streets, especially during the Democratic some type of Democratic administration, especially the last one. They walking up and down the street. Nobody don't bother these jokers, man. Let it be you. They would have been called the police on you, man. So we got complaints about you hanging out. We got you complaint. We got complaints about you hanging out. Jokers right in front of a stop sign. It said no soliciting, and they got a big sign standing in front under a sign that says no soliciting, asking people for money. They do that day in and day out, man. But nobody calls the cops on them. So they let them do this shit, man. You know, let that be you. You know what I'm saying? Let that, because they certain people they want in certain situations so they can act like they're doing something the right, especially when these pale faces in these damn positions where it's portrayed to be protected served. Let that be you, because you the right guy. Yeah, him. Yeah, we can exercise some policy on him. The rest of them we care less, man. You know, because these devils, they got some like, that's what it is. That perpetual hatred, man, on the right individual. It's a spiritual thing, man. So they know to mess with, they know who to mess with and know who not to mess with, man. You know, basically it's based on their own personal spiteful jealousy, but nonetheless it's in the spirit, man.
got the amplified version. The book of Isaiah 24:4 says, "The earth is dried up and crumbles away. The world dries out and crumbles away. The exalted of the people of the earth fade away. The earth also is polluted by its inhabitants, because they have transgressed the law, violated the statutes, and broken the everlasting covenant. Therefore a curse devoureth the earth, and those that live on it suffer the punishment of their guilt. Therefore the curse devoureth the earth, and those who live on it suffer the punishment of their guilt. Therefore the inhabitants of the earth are burned under the curse of the Most High's wrath, and few people are left." Right? That's the elites, the ones that few people are left, the ones that are going, the remnant of these elites that's going to go into hiding in these bunkers, man. You know, this place is going to get ultimately burnt up by the ICBM nuclear missiles, and also what they call UAPs, UFOs, flying saucers, which are the chariots of the Most High, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, is coming back. And they had a picture, you know, of this, what is it? AI Atlas. AI Atlas, they said it looked like a black man with a fro. It said it looked like a black man with a fro. They took a picture of it. The inside, it said it looked like a black man with a fro in there, man. And there's plenty of, I mean, there's evidence that they said that these so-called aliens are so-called black people, man. African, what they call African Americans, so-called black people.
You said they was able to take a picture of the inside.
Yeah, they said a couple brothers.
I want to say, look, these jokers can allegedly take pictures of something light years away, man. You look how long a light year is, man. How many miles are in a light year, man? So them watching you from outer space, man, is nothing, man. You know, these jokers watching you every move you make, man. It's nothing, man. You know, they've been had this technology, because what you want to say, somewhat a childhood friend of mine, you know, even though I was in the military, but it was in different branches. You know, he was telling me that's what they was able to do, man. He said they was able to use the satellite, zoom up on your face from a satellite out of space, and they could pull up everything they want to pull up on you, man. They pull up everything. Name, phone, addresses, any information they got on you, they could pull up on you, man. And that's anybody in the world, man. And that was back in early 2000s, man. Before 2010. So they got this technology, they've been had this technology, especially in the military, for a while, man.
Yeah, some people made videos on it, and there was I know a couple brethren, they made videos on it. I was trying to see if I can find the picture. But yeah, that's what they said. It was an image captured on the inside. It looked like a black man with an afro. That's how it looked. That's what the angels look like. They tell you in the book of Daniel, you know, the angels had copper color or bronze colored skin. Feet the color of bronze.
So yeah, so we see these signs, man. Just like the Lord said, man, we watching for these signs, man. We see this society. You see it in the people, man. The people, like I brought out that video, they talk about it feel like, you know, stuff is not the same. They said it's like they woke up and somebody hit the reset button, you know. So my life ain't no more. Yeah, man, because the mirth is gone, man. like I say, this holiday is coming up. It's definitely ain't gonna feel the same amongst these Negroes, man. That's dependent upon what those food stamps where they can go out buy these, you know, daggone turkey dinners and stuff. You know, and they say the price of turkey had went up. I don't know if it was 20% something. So yeah, man, all this stuff is a buildup of what this place collapsing, man. It's different levels, man. It'll start with what these people moved or all, you know, going out, and mainly the only ones I could really see that's really going out and try to give off some false ass facade of them enjoying themselves is the youth, man. You know, it ain't really got nothing to do with. I mean, to an extent it does, but it like I said, it don't really necessarily got anything to do with your age, really. But it's just that this whole society, man, how, you know, things once were, you can tell it's not like that no more, man. You know, so these younger folks, they could probably go out because they, you know, they're not experienced. I ain't gonna say all of them, but you know, they're not experienced nor, you know, nor understand what this world or this society, you know, really has to offer. They're in the stages of experience, you know, I mean, the you know, the beginning stages of making mistakes and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? But us that's been here for a little, you know, for a little while, man, we can see the things that's going on, man. This stuff ain't, I mean, this place ain't like how it used to be, man. You know, how it once was, man. You know, you don't feel no joy. You don't feel, even when you was young, man, you know, had this wicked ass holiday come, that feel eventually, you know, dies down. You know, you don't feel anxious to get up, open no damn present, even though we don't celebrate that. I'm just giving that as an example. Once you get a certain age, man, you realize, you know, you see it for what it is. It was all a facade. That's how this, like I said, like that Christmas stuff. That's what this society has been, man. You know, that Esau Edom built. You'll come to realize and get mature. You're like, oh, you know, it was a childish thing, just like the scripture said, when I was a child, I thought as a child, but once I became a man, I put away childish things, man. So this lifestyle is more or less childish, man. And we came out of it, man. You know, we don't feel the same way we used to feel once we was a child. We was naive. We didn't realize what was going on. But now we put this childish ass lifestyle away, man. You know, and we don't feel that. We see it for what it is, man. That's why you got these jokers around here acting like they know. Like I said, they don't set the there's a image out here, and now all these lanes trying to facade it. Let's walk around acting like we in some happy couple, especially these pale-faced monkeys. Let's walk around like we some happy couple. We don't got life figured out, and then trying to flaunt around you like you naive of oblivious to it, man. Like I said, I've been there, done that. This society caters to you monkeys, so I ain't surprised you able to succeed in life. I'm not surprised when you see a pale-faced Edomite walking around with his significant other with his hell high, acting like he living life. I'm not surprised because these corrupt societies cater to you.
And it's their kingdom too.
You know, your like they said, their forefathers face on the money. Ain't you? That's your forefather. So these devils inherit the money. So you got it. You know what I'm saying? This corrupt ass society. Now I'm not surprised that you're able to do the thing. Let's walk around. And then try to look like you doing something, they can convince these foreigners to play along, give them little, and they coon Negroes, give them little chips and dips, so they can help them fill out a facade, act like the reason why others are not doing is something that they're not doing. They must be not doing something right. Like I ain't surprised. I'm not surprised to shot these pale fakers able to live, but this they kingdom, corrupt ass. A society built on corruption, lies, deceit, murder, trickery, fraud, all the below, man. And they walk around, they proud of that shit, man. They walk around, they proud of that shit, man. You know, and they're trying to hide their shame, but that stuff is coming out, man. You know. Let me get the precept again. This is the book of Isaiah 26:5. Again, it says, "For he bringeth down them that dwell on high." So these people, these Edomites, man, they dwell on high, man. You know, they dwell on high here, man. That's why they walk around, like I was saying, they hell high. For he bringeth down them that dwell on high, the lofty city, which is Babylon the Great, man. This city and the people in it, they're very lofty, man. You know, let me see, 26:10. So get that again, Salaki. Oh, it's 26:5. We'll go to what the word lofty means.
Strong's H7682. Sagav.
Psycheia. And it says what? Lofty, to be high. To be set on high. Be safely set on high. To be exalted. So that's what these people are, man. They think they're safe here in Babylon the Great. But we came out with that information that these people already acknowledge. That's just the Poseidon, man. They don't even have the defense mechanism. Well, they admit that they don't have no defense mechanism that can combat the Poseidon that Russia had built. They don't know how many Poseidons Russia already had. They have no defense mechanism to combat that type of nuclear device. Not only that, these nuclear missiles, these supersonic missiles that China has, Russia has, they can't even detect those, man. So there's no defense. These people think they're safe, man. That's that lofty city, man. These people on high, they think they're safe here, man. But that's their arrogance, man. And the Lord said, "What? Your pride had deceived you, man. The pride of these people have deceived them, man. You know." Isaiah 26:5 again. It says, "He bringeth down them that dwell on high, the lofty city, which is Babylon the Great. He lay it low. He lay it low, even to the ground. He bringeth it even to the dust, man." So that's what's going to happen, man. This place is going to be brought. You already tell, just like that clip I brought out earlier, by these, these obvious Babylonians here, how they feel. They say, man, things are not the same as they once was, man. How these people feel about life, man. How they feel about life, man. This place is not how it once was, man. You got these damn monkeys feeling like they accomplished something, so they could damn walk around, sneak up behind some goddamn body, man. Like I said, they don't. If who was over there, that's where they be coming from, behind those bushes over there. But anyway,
Yeah, the whole time we was over there, nobody came through this bitch, man. But now since we over here, that's all you see. A lot of goddamn people walking up behind some goddamn body around you. We over there, the motherfucker doing it over there. Parking. Ain't barely anybody parked over there. All of that shit. Motherfuckers parking, walking through there, walking behind you, walking in the goddamn field and shit. Now we over here, All you motherfuckers trying to walk up behind you, walk near you and shit. Fucking weirdo.
But yeah, man, the mirth of this place has been brought low, man. That's what it is. It's there's levels to it, man. The system, it's the spirit of Egypt is dying in the midst thereof, man. So these people are not feeling the same way when it comes to these holidays, man. Especially I'm feeling how these damn jokers gonna feel when Thanksgiving hit, when they ain't gonna be able to, buy no turkey, man, because they EBT card SNAP benefits is dried up, So we see there's a build up, man, because it was destined for this place to be destroyed, because this place was built on what? Iniquity, man. Bloodshed, so wicked, this society was built on wickedness, man. It still run on wickedness, man. Like I said, this dude over there in Trump, he up here, all he got to do is declare you a drug dealing terrorist and then justify him killing you, man. And that's what he said. He's going to kill. He said anybody that brings drugs or even attempt to bring drugs in America, he said we're going to kill him. He said we just going to kill him. We ain't going to. There's no trial, bringing you to justice, even to see if you got any drugs. The devil going to kill you, man. So he's that bloodthirsty man that the precept that the Bible speaks of, man. The scripture speaks of, man. He's that bloodthirsty man. Read that again. It's the book of Isaiah 26:5. He said he bringeth them that dwell on high. It's like he bringeth down them that dwell on high. The lofty city, he lay it low. He layeth it low, even to the ground. He bringeth it even to the dust. So yeah, that's what these devils do, man. Their mentality is that proud mentality, man. But the Lord is bringing that low, man. Regardless of how the facade, these people are trying to genuinely, these people are not being genuine. They just walking around trying to give off some false facade and like they're enjoying this place, man. But it's evident a lot of these people, their perception of this place has dissipated, man. So, this little Christmas spirit, Thanksgiving spirit, this mirth, it's being brought low, man. Everything is being brought low. These people don't have the same feeling as they once was. I've been like that for years, man. You know what I'm saying? I see this place for what it is, man. Oh, this place was a facade for this devil to orchestrate, man. It was an American dream for them, but it was nothing more than a nightmare for us. We gotta just like one nigga said, he said every day, he said if you black, he said every day you gotta wake up playing defense, man. He said we ain't never waking up playing offense, meaning that you gotta be on the defense. If you're a so-called black man, that go for the other tribes too, man. Which consists of the northern and southern kingdom, man. For the most part, we got to wake up on defense, man. These devils, they walk around carefree. They don't care, man.
I got a piece of that. It's the book of Job 20:5. It says, Job 20:4 says, knowest thou not this of old, since man was placed upon earth, that the triumphing of the wicked is short, and the joy of the hypocrite is but for a moment. Though his excellency mount up to the heavens, and his head reaches unto the cloud, And his hair,
That's okay. I'm in a. I'm going to choose a video. Sorry, guys. Yeah, I'm.
Job 20 and 6. Though his excellency mount up to the heavens, and his hair reaches unto the clouds, yet he shall perish forever, like his own dung. They which have seen him shall say, where is he? He shall fly away as a dream. Like I was saying, man, they live in some American dream. You know, we, the so-called black man, Latino, Native American, man, it's a nightmare. He shall fly away as a dream, and shall be, it shall not be found. Yea, he shall be chased away as a vision of the night. And the eye also which saw him shall see him no more, neither shall his place any more behold him. He's talking about these Edomites, man. They're gonna be like, it's gonna be like a nightmare. We woke up from this nightmare, man. You know, we woke up from this goddamn nightmare, which is America. I got another precept. This is Isaiah 29 and 7. It says, the multitude of all the nations that fought against Ariel, even all that fight against her and her munitions, that distress her shall be as a dream of a vision, right? So that's what it's gonna be, man. It's like it was all a fucking nightmare. Now we living in reality, which is the kingdom of heaven, man, which is a everlasting, perpetual kingdom. You know, so that's what we're living in, man. America is what's that? American Horror Flick, American Horror Flick, or whatever that damn fucking
American Horror Story.
Yeah, America Horror Story for the so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. We living in a horror story here in America, man.
And we actually lived that, especially during the time of slavery, man. Like one brother was one brother was bringing out. They talking about that Leatherface character, man. That was real life. That's what these damn devils did, man. Actually cut, like after they killed the loved one, they'll cut his face off and walk in to the family wearing their face, man. You know, that Leatherface character, man. That's just the tip of the iceberg, man. So we actually were living horror flicks, man. You know, going through these damn devils terrorized us, man. Yeah. And still doing that to this day, man. It's just levels to it, you know.
It says his children shall seek his place, the poor in his hands shall restore. I mean, his children shall seek a place. His children shall seek to please the poor, and his hands shall restore their goods. His bones are full of the sin of his youth, which shall lie down with him in the dust. Though wickedness be sweet in his mouth, though he hide it under his tongue, though he spare it and forsake it not, but keep it still within his mouth. Yet his meat in his bowels is turned. It is the gall of ass within him. And he hath swallowed down riches, and he shall vomit them up again. The Most High shall cast them out of his belly. So that's what these devils do. They got all the riches in the world, man. These fucking Edomites to these obvious billionaires you see today, the richest man in the world, which is a fucking lie, Elon Musk, you know, to the rest of them, Mark Zuckerberg and the rest of them, man.
I saw
they got all the money, these fucking Edomites.
Yeah, I saw some stuff
to the elites.
Yeah, they try to say the first trillionaire. They say the first trillionaire was him, but I also saw some information, but which man, he's pale in comparison to the Rothschilds, the Rockefellers, the DuPonts. These families, they really try to, But I just seen some recent stuff they were talking about. They both got the Rockefellers. They talking about, I think they say like the 5 most wealthiest families in America. You know who Trump. I'm just going by what they say. You know who top number 1, and they added the Rockefeller. I think they said Rockefeller was like number 3, 4 or 3. That's what they try to say. They said, you know, I think they said the Waldens, whoever the jokers that own Walmart, that family, they in there too. But you know, they said what family? They said top number 1. They said the Trump family, man. They said they the richest family in America, man. You know, I can believe, you know, through the corruption they got, motherfucking Trump probably told print, I'm in this fucking print as much money and give it to me. You know what I'm saying? Well, actually, this motherfucker was given a script that he could do whatever he want, man. These elites gave this devil this damn, you know, the ultimate devil.
It was a fucking clause in the Constitution that said a wealthy man can't become president. I might be mistaken.
But that's what they said, man. You know, like I said, based on this information that I was going, they had, like I said, they had the Waltons. I think that's their name. The ones that family that own Walmart. They named the Rockefellers. They named a couple other ones. But they said the one that topped the most wealthy. They said the Trump family, man. They're the most wealthiest family in America, man. Which I was surprised at that. I was surprised it was an Edomite, but I'm talking about them. You know, but like I said, we know, you know, through the spirit, you know, there was information given out that this devil was given the script that he could do whatever he want, man. You know, even if he go off script, you know. So these elites gave Trump the leeway to do whatever he want, man. That's why he's in because they can't know. Think about it. Who can do the shit that this devil done, man, and still be in office, man? The scandals, you know. This motherfucker, like he said, he's committed. They even got UN people bringing like they said Venezuela, which they own the United Nations, but because that's all a facade. This act of justice, it's all a facade because these organizations are in the pockets of these elites, man. They fund America. America funds the UN. The headquarters is in New York, man. And then you got a place like a president like Venezuela talking about he's committed war crimes, which he is. But you think he's gonna be brought to justice? No, man. Because they own this wicked ass society, man. They own the world. Job 9:24, man. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked, man. These devils are corrupt, man.
So there's nothing in the Constitution that says that rich and wealthy people can't become president, but they do got a clause that says that they can't accept gifts. That's what happened with what was that company? Qatar. They gave President Trump a jet or something like that. Now they got now Qatar got an Air Force base in Idaho.
And I'm surprised Edomites up in it, especially with I think they were. They were like, nah, that's not a good look. So you got a foreign entity with a military base inside the United States, man.
So yeah, it's the emolument clause, if I'm pronouncing it right. It's the emolument clause which prohibits the president from accepting gifts, emoluments, or titles from foreign states without Congress consent to prevent corruption and foreign influence. You know, this lady, that's what she was saying. She said President Trump is the most corrupt president in history. That's why she came on the news and said that shit. So he's the most corrupt president in history, and he accepted a gift from a foreign entity. Now that foreign entity got Air Force base on the lands of America, man. So that's why they said the president is supposed to accept gifts to prevent corruption and foreign influence. So this guy doing what the hell he want, man. And he said that. He came out on TV and said that, man. He said, I'm the U.S. president. I can do what I want. You know what I'm saying? He came out and said that shit.
Yeah, no sugarcoating, man. He's telling folks. Look at his acts. It's telling. The proof is in the pudding, man. Listen, who can do what this devil does, man?
If it was a so-called black man, it would have been ratting this nigga out, man. Let him have one felony. Let this dude have one felony. If it was fucking retarded dude
a fucking
Obama.
goddamn misdemeanor. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Motherfucker had a criminal record in general.
Yeah, criminal record.
We got a criminal in the White House. This motherfucker got misdemeanors. Motherfucker got they didn't pay park ticket. The fuck America going on? What the fuck going on in America? Not my America, not my White House, at my house. You know, let it be him, some damn nigga or a foreigner in there like that, man. You know, or even a female. Hell nah, he ain't gonna get away with it. Who but these devils, man? Then where's your, like I said, your equality, justice? Where's that at? Like you said, this is a place of order. A place with no order, man. There's no order here. It's a facade. It's a mirage. It's an illusion. That's all it is. Until they get what they want, they're letting it play out because they're getting what they want, man. Actually, till they perfect their craft, man. You know. But the reason why they're able to persist the way they are, because the Lord had gave these devils a set measure, man. They was given a certain time to reign. And then once that time is up, they're over, man. Their reign of terror will come to an end, man. Because we can tell it. We can tell it. You can see actions that's going on domestically and foreign. These wars, rumors of war, conflict, trade wars. What's going on over here in Babylon, the Great AK America, as we speak. These are events that's leading up to the ultimate demise of this place, man.
They ain't got a picture of that AI Atlas. But you know, a couple people did videos on it, and that's what they said. You know, they said when they took a picture of a close up, which they know is it's a craft. You know, it's not a fucking comet or asteroid or whatever they try to say it is. That's not what it is. You know, it's more or less a craft, what they call a spaceship. You know, they said he took a close up camera picture of it. They said it looked like a black guy with an afro, a black guy with a afro in it. You can see it. I seen it. You know, the picture that people were showing, I seen it. That's exactly what it looked like. And I got a precept to that. You know, this is a book of because that's how the angels look, man. Some of the angels, you know, some of them look like beasts. They are the appearance of men, so-called black men. You know, this is the book of Ezekiel 40, and I'm gonna start at verse 1. It says, in 5 and 20, in the 5 and 20th year of our captivity, in the beginning of the year, in the 10th day of the month, in the 14th year after that the city was smitten, in the same day, the hand of the Lord Yahweh was upon me and brought me thither. In the vision of the Most High brought me, so like in the vision of the Most High brought he me into the land of Israel and set me upon a very high mountain, by which was as a frame of a city of the south. Verse 3, he brought me thither, and behold, there was a man whose appearance was like the appearance of brass, and a line of flax was in his hand, and a measuring reed. And he stood in the gate. So that was basically an angel, you know. And that's how the angels look. Like I said, brass. You know what the color of grass is brown, man. You know,
Just like the color of copper.
for an example. So that's how some of the angels look. You know, they look like so-called black men. So that picture and that what they took an AI atlas, 3 AI atlas, that can be accurate, man. If they ain't full of, if they ain't bullshit. And I don't see why they have a reason to bullshit. They ain't got no reason to bullshit. They control all the information. So they could have said it looked like any damn thing they wanted to, but they said it looked like this. And that pretty much can be true. You know, more or less that's factual. You know, the wicked gonna do wickedly, man. You know, like I said, these people could be in the uproar on how this government doing the current administration is conducting themselves, but they rather stick on nonsense because they know they don't got no power, they don't got no sway in what this government doing for real. So they like, well, we might as well give up that battle and just try to pick a battle that they can win and group up and try to just harass whoever they feel like they can harass. You know what I'm saying? We can win that. You know what I'm saying? Let's group up and win that. You know, people are fucking through, man. People are fucking through like hell, man. You know, let's gang up on this guy over here. Gang up on this guy over here. We can win something. But when it comes to them fucking going against the corruption or mistreatment of their fucking government, they ain't got no say. They can't do a damn thing. You know what I'm saying? So we might as well give that up. All we can do is march.
Yeah, no King's
Protest.
March.
Let's protest and act like we're gonna really do something, and that protest ain't gonna do a damn thing. But they ain't got no power here, man. People ain't got no power, man.
Yeah, you could tell that document. That's what it is.
Pathetic, man.
It's just
pathetic.
It's just paper. Because if you go to their state's constitution, I'm pretty sure in all 50 states, that's what it is going to utter these words: the power rests or lies in the people, man.
That's like in the first.
But yet, these people the actions. You could tell the actions is contrary to that, man. You know.
Let's gang up on this guy. Yeah. Let's gang up on this guy. Yeah.
Right. Family Guy jokers. It looks just like an episode of Family Guy.
You know, which you supposed to, the power lies in the people, like the author said, like the Constitution states, the power lies within the people. You ain't got no goddamn power, man. All they gonna do is lie to you, and you're gonna believe it. We need to take away your rights for the sake of national security. You got to take away your rights, and people want to believe it. Which they caused the security breach or security issue from the beginning. They the ones that caused it. That nigga right there, I think he the one got that goddamn car. Like I said, they want to gang up and watch a regular person. Like, you know, like I control their daily life. I can make laws that oppress them daily. I can take away your government benefits. You know, I can do that. The one that's really doing it, the ones that really is doing it, they can't do a damn thing about it, man. Witches and warlocks. Goddamn witches. They come around and play these goddamn games all fucking day, but they won't do a damn thing about their president or anybody else in office, especially if they so-called white. They won't do a damn thing about it, but it was a fucking nigga, you better believe it. That nigga's the Antichrist. they had, and if it was a so-called black man, Obama, even his retarded ass was in fruity ass was in the fucking office. And he had not even half of the shit that this guy Trump was going through, scandals and crimes and shit that he's involved in. They would have called, like they been said that shit. They would have been screaming to the time. That nigga, he is the Antichrist. Like they were saying when he was in office the first time. They were screaming at them like he was the Antichrist. this goddamn dude, Obama. He's the Antichrist.
You got anything else to close it out?
No, that's it. But some people are saying that Trump is the Antichrist, though. Don't get me wrong, but it's not really out in the open like it was when that dude Obama was out.
All right, they're going to end our lesson. Before we close it out, we give all praise, honor, and glory to
Yahweh by Hashem, Yahweh Shah by Hashem, Rakah Kadash.
It's Akim Zulazil. And Lord willing, we'll be back to feed the flock. And Lord willing, we'll be back to feed the flock. Salakia. Till next time, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh by Hashem, Yahweh Shah by Hashem, Rakah Kadash. Till next time, Shalom, Barakatham, Baba Shalom.